Hello IELTS lovers, my name is Vishal Dohan and you are watching my YouTube channel. Today we are going to cover first cue card of our new list, that is describe a water sports that you want to try. In this video I will give you two sample answers of the same cue card and both are of 7 band score. We have so many water sports that we can talk about, but I have chosen two. First is scuba diving and second is flyboarding. Before starting both of our cue cards, I'll show you one video so that you can understand how exactly scuba diving looks like and what is flyboarding. So we are going to play our first video in which a small girl is doing scuba diving, and let's see how does it look like.
Being able to try scuba diving was so cool. Being down at the same level of the coral and being able to look into the nooks and crannies to see what sea creatures you could see was an amazing experience.
Okay, now as we have got to know what the scuba diving is, we are going to start a cue card. So let's see what we have in scuba diving or what we have in this cue card. I have never tried any water sports to date, as I live in a plain area which doesn't have any water body to try some extreme water activities, but taking part in scuba diving, which means diving in deep underwater for exploring oceanic life, has always been my fantasy. And this urge of mine was ignited again last month by one of my friends who went to Singapore and did scuba diving there. If my fate favors me and I get a chance to try it once, I will be on cloud 9, to be honest. Scuba diving is an extreme water sport that requires certain certification, good health and practice to master the equipment you are going to carry with you while diving. It won't be your thing if you are a first-time swimmer. On the other hand, if you are well versed in swimming, it is a worth trying thing for you. Whenever the day will come in my life, I can bet it will be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me. After surfing a lot and watching so many videos of it on internet, I drew a conclusion that before going for scuba diving, I must try snorkeling first. Snorkeling is said to be the cousin of scuba diving, but it is cheaper and doesn't require any training. Even a non-swimmer can also do it. You swim just underwater surface and relish the aquatic beauty rather than going deep. It will give me a beforehand experience for scuba diving and will accustom me with such conditions. I want to explore the spectacular marine life, feel the zero gravity and meet the strange creatures of another world of this planet. And that is why I can't wait to make it happen anytime soon in my future. So this was our cue card. Now we are going to have a look on the vocabulary we have covered in this cue card. First is water body. Water body means a place that has a lot of water. Extreme water activities, simply adventurous water activities. Oceanic life, life of oceans, you can say sea life. Fantasy, you can say dream. urge means a strong desire, or to ignite something or ignite something, to fire something. Next is if my fate favors me. If it means if things go well for me, or if things happen according to me. On cloud 9, to be very happy. If something is your thing, it means you like to do it. Like if you like swimming, so you can say swimming is my thing. If you like cricket, you can say cricket is my thing. Well versed, knowing a lot about something. You can say he's well versed in English, or he's well versed in chemistry. It means he knows a lot about chemistry. Worth trying, something that you should try. Once in a lifetime means unlikely to occur more than once in a person's life. Beforehand means in advance. Or to accustom means to make someone or something accept something as normal or usual. So these are the vocabularies that we have used in this. Now we are going to start with our second cue card, that is about flyboarding. And before starting that cue card as well, I want to play a short video for you so that you can better understand what is flyboarding. So let's see.
Explaining how it feels to rise out of the water and fly above it. It was like magic, like I was in a video game and someone put in a cheat code to suddenly increase the amount of awesome in my life. It's like nothing else I've ever done before. It's amazing to think that water, a liquid, can be jetted so hard that it can propel you in the air. With flyboarding, you do literally more than walking on water. Before the end, I was doing dolphin dives and attempting corkscrews.
So after watching this video, we must know now that how flyboarding looks like and what we do in flyboarding. Now our second cue card, that is also of 7 band score, is about flyboarding. So let's get started. Sir, since my last vacation, I have had an overwhelming desire to try flyboarding. As the name suggests, it is like flying on water pressure. You stand on a board which is connected to a watercraft by means of a long hoosh. The watercraft gives the flyboard propulsion so you can move underwater and fly over the water. First I saw a video on YouTube which really impressed me. Then I was on holiday and saw people jump out of water like dolphins. It looked even more impressive. However, it was too expensive for me. It cost more than $100 per 15 or 20 minutes. It is still very expensive for me, but I decided to save money for it and try it come what may, as it is absolutely different from all the activities I have done to date. I think there are only 3 things I have to think of. First of all, I have to get in good physical shape. Secondly, I'll have to rent gear such as a flyboard, wetsuit, helmet, and a life jacket. But it is not a problem, as most training locations can provide all of this. Finally, I'll have to learn some basic maneuvers and learn to operate a flyboard. But people say it only requires a short period of training to get started. So it will not be an issue either. Now I'm looking forward to my summer holidays because I'm sure it is a lot of fun flying over the water like Superman, as I wonder whether I'll be capable of mastering it or it is as difficult as it seems. So it was our second cue card. Now we'll do all the vocabulary that appeared in our second cue card. First is overwhelming. Overwhelming is very strong. Overwhelming desire, very strong desire. And the second meaning of overwhelming is very great in amount, we have got overwhelming response. It means we have got a huge response. Watercraft is a boat, hose is a pipe, propulsion, the action of driving or pushing something forward. Come what may means no matter what happens. Gear, safety guards. Wetsuit, a suit for water sports. Or maneuvers, needed skills. So these are the vocabulary that we used in our last cue card, and these were 2 cue cards that were based on a water sport. So if you like the video, please do subscribe our channel and share it with your friends and other IELTS lovers, other IELTS aspirants, so that they can also be benefited. Thank you for watching the video.